This y'all's interview with DFW Undercover, starting with you, my brother. Who you are and what you do in the band.
Alright, my name is John, and I play guitar and do vocals.
I'm Dallas, and I do guitar and nothing else.
I'm Brady, and I yell at people, and I also sing at them.
And who are we missing? We're missing two others.
We're missing Mark, our bassist, and Mike, our drummer.
They have jobs.
Right? Yeah, they have jobs.
And I take it y'all three don't have jobs?
I have jobs. I worked this morning.
But yeah.
I don't ever work Fridays. Best job ever.
No, the best job ever is not having to work at all and do music all the time.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, it's true. They do great.
So, and who are y'all? Tell everybody who you guys are.
Dallas, why don't you tell them who we are?
We're Citadel, and we're a metal band.
What type of metal band?
What go?
Yeah, Dallas, why don't you can tackle this one.
Pressure.
Theatrical metal, I guess you would say.
Yeah, well, what other genre?
What other genre?
Breakdown.
Stop.
Fall.
Stop. More, I guess some progressive or some just fusion metal, I guess is what you would call it.
Okay, I was looking more on the verge of Christian metal.
Christian metal.
Oh, yes. There we go.
There we go. We
Brady, come on.
Sorry.
You talk
Dang
about
it.
that stuff.
Yeah, Brady.
You are a very good Christian metal band.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thanks,
Very
dude.
powerful. Let's just say the words in y'all songs are very touching. So
Thanks, man.
it's.
Thank you.
Well, they are straight from the heart, so it's good that it comes across that way.
Do you do all the writing?
Yeah.
So pretty much every word that's in there.
Basically, he comes up with a cool chorus every once in a while.
I got a couple lines on the record, but yeah, the whole concept of the record, that all came from Brady over there.
Yeah, right between these ears.
Right between those. Check out those ears.
You know, y'all know how I feel about Christian metal, and I think it's freaking awesome.
Thanks, dude.
So
Awesome.
I'm a massive Christian metal fan. So
Right on, dude.
what got y'all into the Christian metal scene?
Oh boy.
Basically, we were growing up, and we were like, okay, we have to go do ministry stuff because that's what we feel like we have to do. So we just wanted to put it in our songs because we like music as well, and basically just those two things together made us a Christian band.
I didn't listen to Christian music until I joined this band. In all honesty, I never listened to Christian metal before because I didn't really know it existed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before this, I just played like hard rock. Hey, buddy.
And on the flip side, I didn't really listen to secular metal until I met Dallas. So there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
And now I love Pantera.
Oh dear.
Wow. So you didn't listen to any secular at all until...
Well, a little bit, but Dallas definitely showed me pretty much everything I needed to know. Which is good.
Yeah,
because
because
if you
it'll-
limit yourself to one side, you're going to miss cool stuff on, either side. Like if you don't listen to Christian stuff, they've got some really cool stuff that the secular bands don't, and it's vice versa.
I think that's kind of like what Satan said to Eve. Like, you're missing kind of like a lot of stuff.
Okay,
Here's this apple.
okay.
No,
There we go, Dallas. Let's just stretch it a bit.
no, I'm just J.K.
Well, it's true though.
Yeah.
I mean, the secular has a lot to offer as much as the
It
Christian
does.
music does.
It does.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
I fed John the apple.
some of the greatest metal bands out there are secular, and there are some
Or
great,
satanic.
or satanic.
It's good.
And then there's a lot of Christian metal bands that actually have made a pretty nice name for
Striper.
themselves.
You want to go first, Brady, or you want me to
X-Stone.
Yeah, Extol.
Living Sacrifice.
Living Sacrifice.
They're like pioneers, yes.
becoming the archetype for their composition. That's what inspired me a lot writing the
Those are
record.
That's more progressive.
Yeah, they're pretty progressive. Not as much anymore, unfortunately, but maybe their next record will get a little better.
Yeah.
But I still love you guys if you ever watch this.
Vocally, for me, Christian metal band wise, I learned to scream listening to a mixture of 2 CDs that I had in my car when I was driving to church every Wednesday or Saturday, and it was August Burns Red and The Devil Wears Prada, and so I really like those 2 bands because listening to them, I kind of honed my skills at being able to yell at people.
Keep saying that. Yell at people.
Yeah.
True.
What about you, man? I know you like some of this Christian metal.
Yeah, it's the 3 big ones was The Devil Wears Prada, As I Lay Dying, and not before that, like before I listened to Extol, that was really it. And then when I first heard him, he showed me Extol. I didn't like him at all. It was like an acquired taste. And then once I started listening to him more, I listened to all their albums and I loved it. It was just different, you know?
It's very true.
Really into it.
So let's talk about secular bands that have influenced you in your lives and your music.
Oh, we got the big one, don't we?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, there's this band, they don't exist anymore, but they're called the Human Abstract. I don't know if you've heard of them, but pretty much, once I heard that band, they were pretty much just straight up, let's play the hardest crap we can, let's extend our abilities to the max. And once I heard them, it was the first like extreme band I guess I heard, but I was like, wow, you know, I'm gonna try to be that. Even though we're nowhere near like them, it kind of gave me that mentality of, I'm gonna try to write like this.
Yeah,
and
like-
just try to be the best we can possibly be, you know?
We actually started, not this band that we're in, we started a band earlier on. I'm going to mention the name.
Okay, great.
We don't like to talk about it, but we were called Perfect Vision. And
Tell
we
them
were
why that's
a,
ironic.
we were a, because we all wore glasses. Basically, I showed him the Human Abstract one day, and I was like, guys, like it was him and some other dude. I was like, can we like make a band, please? I just really wanted to be in a band, and that's when we started writing our. What was that kind of genre we were in? Even
Rock metal fusion with all singing.
with all not very good singing.
Not very good singing.
It was horrid. But
You had your country twang and our singing, and I'm just like,
I know, I don't even like country. Well,
What about you, man? Is this your first band or?
Yeah, well, no, I was in another band before. It was a like a progressive rock band, but before this band, I never played metal, but that's all I listened to. But I don't know. I tend to not play what I listen to. I just like to have different. I like to do different things. Like I like the challenge and the energy of metal live, you know. But when I was, I don't know, it's just different. So I listened to Pantera. That's how I started playing guitar. That's all I was really interested in. That's all I listened to for like years. Was just Pantera. And then I met these guys. I started listening to other types of metal, and that went up from there.
Well, you are a great guitarist, man.
Thank you.
You can at least see where you got it from. I mean, Pantera, badass. On your Christian interview, badass.
oh no, all the likes.
love.
That's just the amount of edge I wanted this to have.
We lost Edge.
So, y'all got a really awesome show coming up. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes, well, it is called the Row Down Hoedown. And that is because we are obsessed with this idea called rowing. It's what you think it is, just take an oar and row.
Or paddle.
Should have brought a paddle with you, man.
I know,
I
yeah.
forgot
I just
to tell you.
thought of that now.
That's actually kind of, if you don't know anything about us, that's kind of our symbol of hope, is an oar. Because basically, whenever we tell you to row upstream, that means you're doing well in life. Because, I mean, imagine rowing upstream. It's got to be pretty hard, you know? And if you're rowing upstream, you're probably doing pretty darn good.
Unless you're Pocahontas.
Unless you're Pokemon.
at
I
the end.
always have the hardest times coming up with stuff to say in videos. So it's just, I'll think of one thing to
So
say, and
that-
I just want to quit.
So yeah, expect that one in the next couple days. We'll have another video out just to kind of push this show a little more.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. It sets y'all apart from the rest. I can guarantee you I haven't
thank you.
seen none of that from another band
cool.
at all. Have you, Kim?
Definitely
That's
not.
cool.
No. That's what's. That stuff's gonna get y'all attention, man. Don't
Yeah.
think it isn't. I know that y'all sent something in with one of our partners. You Rock.
Yeah, you rock radio. Yeah,
They are
Playing their
really interested in you guys. So I mean,
we
they're
like them.
trying to push
Yeah,
the
they're
crap
good.
out of y'all. I've sent other Christian bands to them too, but you are the only ones that took the hook and did it. So, props, man. That's awesome.
Awesome.
What we do.
It's a Louisiana base, but it's worldwide. So,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool station too.
are you stressed out, man?
No,
Dallas,
cracking
give
my-
him a massage, man.
Cracking my neck
Yeah,
here.
hit him really hard in the face.
Oh, there we go. I guess that
You know,
works.
I can feel something in the back of your neck, but
It's his other head.
Is it a
It's
tumor?
probably his demon.
It's that doctor. What is it?
Dr. Brutocalypse, it's my inner being coming out.
It's the hair
My alias.
coming out.
Oh man, that hairdo I had on the latest video. Something else.
He does some of these videos just alone in his house.
Dallas.
When we leave him alone, really bad things happen. He writes the actual musical portion of our
This
stuff.
insane head right here.
And listen, he makes his song. We all listen to. We're like, dude, holy crap, that's awesome. And then
Then I'm like,
and
it's
then we
not
leave him in his
external.
room for a week, and he's like, guys, I gotta delete this. I just can't stand it anymore. I gotta change it. It just doesn't work. It doesn't feel right. I'm like, dude, stop. Leave it alone.
Because it's
You're gonna
not
ruin
external.
everything.
yeah, it's like every time we talk to him, he's like, "Oh, I got this thing. It sounds awesome." And then he'll talk to us a week later and say, "Everything that I've ever written sucks.
Basically,
I just
he
want
said-
to delete it."
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Sometimes it happens. Like we have
it does.
one,
We
we
raise
have one
full
song.
songs.
Do you think this riff is too much?
Yeah, we.
I don't
raised
think
full
there's
songs.
too much for your music, period, man.
Well,
Y'all show that we saw at the church, man, that was awesome, man.
Thank
Y'all
thanks,
just,
dude.
we were, okay, I'll tell you what. We saw y'all when we first started this, right? Y'all are like our
Yeah,
third
I like our
interview.
worst show ever.
That was-
Yeah,
that
you are
was
outside. And it sounded okay, but nothing like this church show, man. That
Yeah.
was a show. People missed a hell of a show.
Yeah,
Or a heaven of a show. It was an awesome show.
that's great.
At least purgatory of the show.
It was awesome, man. The sound was great, the lighting was great.
Yeah.
Y'all guys were excited. Little man jumped up on top of something
Yeah.
super tall that would have freaked me out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I'm a little guy.
You are a
You can
little
do
guy.
something like that.
My hands are small. I have tiny features. My shoulders sort of slouch down. I'm a little guy.
Almost like a girl.
Yeah. Well,
We do edit. No, not really.
Perfect.
good. I was hoping it's just like one of my videos. You know, all I do is film straight through and just there's no editing.
No editing.
That's
It's
what makes
raw.
it funny.
Basically.
So y'all just did a video. Y'all want to explain a little bit of what your video, what song, and
Okay, well, we shot a video for our song "A River's Mist," which is track 4 off of our record we have out right now.
Called The Velvet Tigress.
Download it; it's free right now, probably forever too. And this was the first song we released too. Like, man, it was like November ago. It was a long time ago. We're kind of slow, so.
I was in Scotland when you guys released it, right?
Yeah, he was in a different country, and so yeah, we released that song, and I can pretty much safely say overall that's the song most people know by us is "A River's Mist." So we kind of just wanted to make a video for that song. We were gonna make a video for Elgeron's Division, but we were like, "River's Mist is more brutal." So
Yeah,
it's a good song, man.
thanks, dude.
yeah, the music video shoot was
Oh, the shoot
Oh, no.
itself was probably the worst night of my life. But
awesome, but like we ran into snakes. Our drummer Mike stepped on a tail of a copperhead
Oh wow.
while we were
Yeah,
walking
I was
through
walking.
there. Well, we filmed it in the middle of the night in this abandoned creek bed, and there was literally a rotting carcass of a pig in the middle of there. We crossed by.
Where'd y'all do this? In purgatory?
It was up in Bonham.
Yeah, it was
Pretty close.
Close, yeah.
But no, it was a crazy music video shoot. We
We're there until 4 a.m.
Yeah, we left at 4:30, I think.
This guy had to work an hour after we stopped filming.
Yeah, as soon as I got
Right.
home, I slept for an hour, woke up, went to a 5-hour class, and then worked a 9-hour shift.
So metal.
That is totally metal.
Oh, boy,
I don't think I've ever hated everyone around me as much as I did that day.
You did.
So what you said, don't! And then God loves you.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah,
Oh,
it worked for the music video though, because he had the pissed off face the whole time.
Yeah, it works, so.
You are a metal band.
Smile.
Yeah, you gotta
You
be
can be
pissed
pissed.
sometime. Yeah, definitely.
Just because you've got the white Christian metal going on doesn't mean you can't be like brutal at somebody.
Yeah.
Just grab and go, what are you thinking?
True.
Man, I love you.
That's why we have the fields were rotting.
Yep.
Yeah, we like your music, man. Y'all are my favorite bands.
Really?
Oh,
wow, dude.
And that's going to
awesome.
actually be on there, and a lot of people are going to get ticked, but I don't really give a shit. So,
Awesome.
hey, I'm sorry, man. Y'all are
Dude,
musically phenomenal. I'm not trying to do a lot of talking, but when I get around you guys, I like y'all, man.
That's good because we don't know what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what the secret is. DFW Undercover,
Drugs.
Bill, and everyone else out there. No, it's not drugs. Just don't act like it.
Definitely.
But it's the strive to be the best you can be. Like, why would you, like, I know some people who've started bands who literally said, oh, we want to sound like Texas in July. And I'm like, wait, why? Like, they're already there. Like, why don't you make your own sound? And that's kind of what we did. How this whole record started, it was just an album, really. It
We were
wasn't even
just
supposed to be a band thing.
Together.
I just came with Brady. He
We
had
hang
a
out.
concept idea. I had a couple songs made. And we were like, dude, I don't care if this takes forever. And it did take forever, but
Yeah.
we just busted out an hour-long record, which most people thought it was an EP at first. Why don't you talk about that, Dallas? It was pretty.
Every time people would come up to me, I'd like go to IHOP. Someone would come up and be like, "Oh, you're Dallas. I heard your EP." And I was like, "It's okay. It was just an hour long."
An hour-long EP.
Yeah, and then there are people that are like, "Oh, you're that guy from that band," and I'm like, "Which band?" They're like, "The one that came out with the EP, the hour-long EP."
They're like, "Oh, is this song going to be on your EP?"
Wait, are we actually writing an hour-long EP right now?
Oh, it's like 30 minutes.
We're not supposed to say that yet.
Forget that.
I edited.
He's probably not going to edit it. But anyway, yeah, seriously, don't try to be anyone else but you.
Exactly.
Like, that's why there's so many bands these days that just sound the same. Because they look at that, they see that as success, and then it's like,
That's not successful.
And
No.
You have to have your own flavor if you're going to
Yeah.
make it in this way. And
Yeah.
with you guys being a Christian metal band,
that's
it's
something
massively in your favor to not sound like anybody else.
Yeah.
No, the whole time that you're talking about this, I just think about that sticker on your mirror that says that exact same thing.
There's a sticker on my mirror?
At your house, yes, it says, "Why be anyone else when you can be yourself?"
Wow, must have just been subliminally ingrained in my head. 'Cause
Dang.
I don't remember that at all.
Wow. I feel like there needs to be a lot more creativity and originality in the
Big
music
time.
scene because
Especially Christian
I'm
metal.
tired.
Gosh.
I'm tired, so freaking tired of hearing these bands that I'm just like, okay, this band, they've got a cool name, they look awesome, you know. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm ready to listen to it. Let's do it.
Just a
Same
breakdown
thing again
over
and
over
again and again. And it's just like, guys.
I'm not gonna pay $10 for 3 breakdowns. Okay?
Exactly.
That's
People
basically how it
people
goes.
want to hear stuff that's different and meaningful. You know? And that's what we try
That-
to do.
Well, music is to the heart. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it
matter
is.
if it's secular, if it's Christian, or
Mhm.
whatever kind of music it is.
Definitely.
It's still to the heart. It speaks to somebody, and if it's not original, it's probably gonna be one of those CDs you pop in, listen to it once, and
Yeah, and just
it's
forget
gonna be a
about it.
toss.
Yeah.
I always strive to make things that are timeless, I guess. Like, you can remember it for a while, and it won't get stale after a while. Which is why I'm really proud of our record, because it's pretty diverse for the most part. It's got you got your tech metal sections, we have that death metal song, we have proggy stuff, and then we have almost even post-hardcore, kinda. It's just a really diverse album.
And that's good because I'll speak to a lot of metalheads, because
Right.
there's metalheads of all genres. And then there's metalheads that like all genres, like me, I like it all, but, it'll speak to each and every one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that show we went to see y'all at, this last one at the church, I really,
Rise 2013.
yeah, your Rise 2013, I do believe next year will be better, but I just think that it would have been a lot better this time if it was promoted correctly.
Yeah, that's the big
Yeah.
thing too.
We want to be a big part of that next year, so
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll
So-
keep you in the loop on
Yeah.
that, because they pretty much guarantee it's going to be annual. So
Yeah, we just had like such a small budget for this one, and most of it went to the sound system.
Well, we basically figured out we wanted to do it like 2 months before it even happened. So we didn't really have a lot
It was
of time.
planned a little while in advance, but the thing is, there was too many people working on it, so
Yes.
it gets
Inexperienced
complicated.
people
Yeah.
working on it.
Yeah.
Dallas,
It still turned out good. I mean, lives were touched that
Yeah, it
day.
was
We had a
good.
couple baptisms, so it
Yeah.
was worth it.
you're planting seeds, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what you were here for. Dallas, you're too quiet, man.
I'm too quiet.
Speak,
Why
Dallas.
don't you dance or something, man? Don't touch that.
Let's see.
When I talk to you one-on-one without a camera, you're not this quiet.
I don't know. Maybe I'm.
We need another Dallas-orientated question, don't we?
All right, Dallas-orientated question.
How do you get your hair to look that way?
There you go.
I just shower and brush and that's it, done.
He's just an angel.
I'm an angel.
There you go.
Where's your wings?
I hide them in my shirt.
You fold them and stuff them down your pants?
Yeah, these aren't legs. These are actually wings.
Stuffed in your shoes?
Yeah, I actually don't have legs. We're in the process of keeping John from deleting it all.
Yeah.
Don't delete it, man. Keep it.
Yeah, dude.
Man, it sounds awesome.
It's okay.
I don't
It's
know.
okay. It's not X-Toll, so.
Yeah. But I mean,
But wait, before that even, we're working on a couple of covers actually, right
some
now.
special stuff for the fans because we like to be funny, so we decided we wanted to put funniness in the music too. So we're gonna do some funny songs. Not like goofy, oh my gosh, this sucks because it's stupid.
Like System of the Down funny? Or
No, we're gonna like cover pop songs.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, make
And
them
your
kinda-
little heavy metal.
make them brutal, yeah.
Yeah.
Give Mark a ton of work. Since
Yep.
Mark is a boss at bass anyway, so.
Pretty good.
He is, dude. That's
Like,
Yeah,
That's
it
one good. That's one cool dude, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty cool.
But before, I don't know, I think you saw us at the only show that before we switched sides of the stage, because all Mark would do was run into me and just knock me off
Oh
the
my
stage, knock me over.
That was a show that we saw that Mark actually broke a string.
Whoa.
Bro,
I was
three.
saying-
No, yeah, two.
He
Dude.
didn't break the strings. I broke the strings.
Oh yeah, it hit your
I had a
keychain.
keychain that had a cow tooth on it, and it also had a spinal column of a sheep. And the spinal column of a sheep like caught onto his strings for some random reason. He thinks it's a demon.
Yeah, we're pretty sure
I crushed
that was
his thing just to be
that
sure it
day.
wasn't cursed or whatever. I was just like, this sucks. But like it caught onto his thing and ripped his strings off. He played the rest of the set with 3 strings.
I know he did a
Yeah.
great job, and he
Yeah.
had a great
Yeah,
attitude. He wasn't
cool.
mad at all. He's like, I'm having a good time. I don't
Yeah,
give a
he
damn.
he still like missed nothing. He just transposed the whole
Yeah,
thing on the
he's-
3 strings that he had.
Yeah, Mark grew up classically trained, like even like way more than I was, so he can just figure out, you know, when stuff like that happens.
I don't know how to do
it's
anything.
crazy.
Well, the show must go on, man.
Yeah, well, that's true. The show must go on. And shows without bass, I'm sure we've all been there.
Yeah.
It's awful. It just sounds like there's none of that thunder. You know,
Yeah.
Mark's move is
And your drummer's awesome. He's a
Mike.
great
Yeah,
drummer.
Mike. He's fantastic. We're very lucky to have him.
I love his uniqueness with the drums. He's just like, okay, everybody does this, I'm gonna do it this way.
I like that he doesn't ask me to help set up his drums.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. I never have to move.
Nobody
his
wants
stuff.
to help the drummer.
What's going on?
It's like never once has he said, "Nels, can you help me set my drums up?" And that makes me so happy.
Probably because he knows that you don't want it.
Yeah. Has he asked you before and you said no?
No, he's
Oh.
never even asked me to carry anything,
Oh.
and that's really nice. I hate carrying stuff.
You're lazy, Dallas.
I know.
You got wings. You should be able to just float stuff
Let's talk
in.
about what Brady carries.
Yeah, Brady.
I
Oh, he's
carry,
the
okay,
singer.
okay.
He carries a mic.
I
and
carry
he'll
my
carry
mic.
a guitar.
And I'll carry a guitar. And then I turn around, I'm like,
Finds an excuse, goes hides in the
Alright, guys.
bathroom, goes gets food, and
Yep.
just waits. And he comes back. He's like, "Oh, you guys are already doing?"
Everyone makes
Yep.
me carry the amps because I'm huge.
Yeah, I can't carry anything because, like I said before, I'm a little guy.
yep.
So
I'm
you
busy talking to the people.
Well, that's important too.
No.
So.
30-minute shits do not count.
And oh my gosh! And every time, literally 20 seconds before we have to go on
I
stage,
don't know what the deal
he
is.
says, "I have to go to the bathroom."
I do. I always have to take a dump right before I go on stage. I do. I don't know why it terrifies me. You're like, oh god, I just have to like
It's like-
stress this thing out.
It's like
So I'm just
Brady.
in there. "Ah!" It's a good vocal warm up. But like, yeah.
Are you
every
just getting
time.
their evil out before you get on stage?
Ah, yeah.
I'm just like, Brady, don't make me try to do vocals to one of these songs by myself. It'll just sound like.
It's ridiculous.
Well, I could probably get away with doing the Brutacalypse vocal
Yeah.
for a little while.
At
but
first, it was like I was like, "Oh, okay, it's just he has to use the bathroom," but it keeps happening every show. One time he cut it so close that it just made me so mad.
I was so
It
scared.
was actually the show that the first time you guys showed up. Right before we went on, he was like, "I have to go to the bathroom,"
I was feeling sick.
and then we were just getting yelled at. We were like, "Where's Brady? Oh, he's pooping."
I do. I poop.
oh, great.
It's not edited.
This
Hey,
is great.
y'all should get that guy that goes to y'all's shows with the long hair, man. He loves you guys.
We
Oh,
love
you.
Ethan.
Ethan.
Whoosh, whoop him into shape. Say, hey, dude, carry this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ethan's a great guy. We love Ethan.
Mhm.
He'd be
Yeah.
a good roadie. He loves you dudes.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
he's
love
right on
him.
front
He's-
stage. I mean, okay, I saw him. He was really energetic when you got on stage. He was
He-
headbanging, moshing, the whole
Yeah.
works. And after you guys got off stage, he was drained, sitting in a chair like this.
Yeah.
He was out, man.
Yeah, Ethan's
Ethan
great.
was hard.
Ethan's one of the coolest people I know.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah, he's so genuine. He's a great guy. Always has. He's so full of energy. He's always willing to help us, and he's always at our shows. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't like breakdowns at all, he's still there.
Yeah. But you know what's really good about y'all actually pull energy from the crowd and you use it on stage and then you push it back out on the crowd. You really got people going. I mean, I don't know how many people were really actually there for you guys, but I know when they left, they knew about you guys because y'all trust me. That's the first time he saw y'all and he was like, wow, they're really good.
Kayak is what we call them now.
Yeah, it's a kayak.
We call
I
them a
think.
kayak.
Yeah.
That's a big kayak of,
Huge kayak.
what, 15, 20 people
15,
rowing
20
on the
people
ground?
scooting their butts across the floor.
Oh man, we played at Sons of Herman Hall, and there was like
World record.
35 people that just got on the floor and just kept going. Then there was one person in the front. Who was it? It was a girl, and she didn't know what she was supposed to do. She just sort of sat there, and everyone was like up against the wall trying to get behind him, and she wasn't going anywhere. And then the line just broke. Everyone just left her behind.
Yeah, whenever you're inside the kayak, you have to move.
You have to move, or people are just gonna start piling up on you.
Well, to kind of go back to what you said about live shows and like performances and all that. You guys can probably agree with me too, but one of my biggest pet peeves is cardboard cutouts on stage. And I know, parts can get tough, and there's times where I have to stand still, otherwise I sound like crap. But to the parts where in the song where it's easy, you just lose your mind, because if the people there don't like your music, at least you put on a good show.
Exactly. You'll have something there in their mind.
Yeah.
Like my first 6 shows I played with these guys, I didn't know how to move. But then again, at the time, I didn't have much hair to move around either.
And you threw up before every show.
And I threw up before every
He had
show because I
awful
was so
stage
nervous.
presence. I mean, he had awful stage fright.
Yeah, I've had stage fright like my whole life. I thought I'd never get over it. And then eventually I just did.
Well, I can guarantee you, Dallas, I can guarantee you right now, with you guys working with DFW Undercover, there's going to be another day that you have a show with us, and you're going to all you guys are going to get sick. You're going to see a crowd from hell, or heaven. And
Dude, yeah.
it's going to be a massive one,
I'm just trying to get to
too.
the point where I can play in front of a show, in front of a crowd like the Monsters of Rock tour, like back in '92 with
Oh, yeah.
Metallica in Russia. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like
That would
10,000
be
people.
awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
died. Even if I chickened out and didn't play it, I could say I almost did it.
No, because I can't do all your stuff.
I played in the back of the curtain where nobody could see me.
I stood behind
We
the
pretended it was
amplifiers.
tracked.
I still played it, but I just wasn't out there.
So, let's do some quick shout outs of some of your favorite bands. I know you're friends with quite a few bands. I've actually taught some of y'all's friends that are in bands, and let's do some shout outs real quick.
Alright.
Okay, Heavy Hangs the Albatross, they're pretty much our friend band. Like, they are cool
I
guys.
love them.
Kevin Castro takes care of that band really nice. Trey's a great singer. Elmer's hilarious, Mexican guy. He's not gonna get mad at me saying that. And then their drummer, Matt, I think they have a new drummer now. He's like 16. He's a boss. But they're awesome. Definitely check them out. I'm sure.
Sahirith,
Yes.
their bassist Zach was in one of
Yeah,
our
well,
bands.
their bassist Zach was in our older band, so
Yeah,
definitely
they're
check
pretty
out
good.
Sahirith.
Pretty darn good.
And do you have any shows?
One Last Soul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One Last Soul. They're just humble.
They put on
dudes.
an awesome show.
They put
Yeah,
on a great
they're-
show. Very
They're
professional.
so talented.
Very humble too. They'll play anything.
Yeah.
And Crucify the Flesh.
There you
Their
go.
new band coming up. They're recording right now with Sam. He recorded our record. And
And they're pretty good. I like their music a lot. Who else? Come on, we know so much more. They're gonna get mad at us if we don't say their
the
name.
one band I've always wanted to see for like a good 6 months now, Exalt the Throne. I want to
I was
see you
wondering
guys
if
really
I-
bad. I
Yeah.
want you to play with us really bad. Love you guys. You have a song called Something Brutal Comes This Way. I mean, come on. That should be enough. Then there's gotta be one more.
Come on.
Divine Retribution, maybe. Y'all like them?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're good too. Really love them.
You know, I've always wanted to play with Color of Autumn.
Oh man.
I've only heard
Color
them.
of
I haven't ever
Autumn.
seen them live or played with them, but
Definitely check out Color of Autumn.
Are they from Dallas?
Yeah.
they're, oh man,
I think they live in Denton.
man, they're so good.
Their live show was killer. Probably one of the best bass players I've ever seen.
It's
period.
Christian metal band?
No,
No,
they're just,
Oh, they're
they're
just-
just pretty much straight up
And
metal.
also Death Star.
Yeah, that's what I was
Death
about to
Star.
say.
Death Star.
Yeah.
They
Oh my
kill it.
god.
Their guitars are ridiculous. Like they're a lot like Black Dahlia Murder. Like that's one of their influences, and you can definitely tell. Their
Very
guitarists are insane. Like I know there's Justin. He's the guy with the big red beard, and for some reason I can't remember the name of the other guitarists, but they both kill it. They're so good.
Awesome.
And their drummer and their vocalist and their bassist, he has like a 6-string bass, and he's so spot on.
I'll check them out, man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like
they're,
they're good.
they're sick.
Yeah, they only have like 400 less than that on likes on Facebook.
Oh.
They're freaking awesome.
Reflect. He's not metal, but he's an electronic artist, and we love him.
He'll be at the
He'll
road
be
down
at
with
the road
us.
down.
Yeah, he's opening up. He's going on right before us.
And
Cool.
he does the woblums really well. No, like
Man, such genuine people. You're always like, you're really punctual.
You
you're
just tell it how it
trying-
is too.
You
You
say
don't
it how it is. You don't
sugarcoat anything.
sugarcoat anything,
Mhm.
and that's a huge problem with a lot of people. They try to sugarcoat everything.
Well, that doesn't get anything done.
Yeah,
You guys
sugarcoating
have-
doesn't get anything
It
done.
just avoids the problem.
You guys have a lot of heart involved in the music scene too, and I can tell that. And I feel like there obviously needs to be more people that actually care about the scene, like standing up for it and trying to make a change, you know. And I mean, you guys have helped us out like so much, and it's awesome.
We ain't done yet.
We love DFW Undercover.
Yeah, you guys are good. I think you guys are doing something great. And your
Yeah.
page is, I mean, for 6 months, 900 like real likes. You know, they weren't bought or anything.
No.
So
Yeah,
that's
other
pretty
people.
good exposure, I'd say, so far. So, and you guys are getting quite a lot of comments and likes on your posts. So it's good. I see your posts every day and check it out, and they're really good points. So
If you see this video, go like DFW Undercover.
If you haven't, because you're already watching DFW.
Well, we're gonna be sharing it.
yeah, that's true.
That's a really good point. Yeah, I'm sorry I tried to make you feel dumb on camera.
Fellow
Okay, you
oarsmen
look
like DFW Undercover.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess that's what we call our fans. I guess they're the oarsmen.
The oarsman.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, man. You got your little clan.
Yeah, we got
Pretty
our,
much.
we got our
Yeah, we're like insane clown posse.
I'm with you.
They are the worst rappers in the history of rap
Yes.
ever.
Yeah. So where else can your fans and new fans find you? Other than, I know you got a website, right?
We have our Bandcamp and we have
Okay.
our Facebook.
That's
We're
pretty
working on a
much it.
website.
But
So
we're-
citadelbandpage.bandcamp.com.
Say it one more time.
Citadelbandpage.bandcamp.com.
There you go.
our whole album is free. Download it. It's,
And our remixes, like Reflex Remix and our 8-bit version of our album are also on there.
Cool.
So,
And
then we are. What is our YouTube channel called? Do you know? Does anyone know?
Citadel Band page, Citadel Band Official. Yeah, so
Oh,
it's-
okay.
Yeah,
That's where you'll find all of our
Citadel.
videos.
band official.
We've got like over 20 of them, so check them out.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
Most of them just help promote shows, but some of them are a storyline.
And like we said too, we're working on some cover songs coming out pretty soon. So if you come check us out, you'll be able to see that stuff right away.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys very much. Anything else you would like to just say or scream out? You like to yell at people? Anything you would like to say on
Why
here?
don't you yell something at them, Brady?
Shoot, I don't know what to yell. Maybe.
How
Bro.
about just don't suck?
What?
Don't suck.
Just yell that at them?
Yeah, just yell it at them. Don't suck. Come on, Brady. I want some like Fields vocals on this song.
Why don't you get closer?
Yeah, why don't you get closer, dude?
don't step on the battery-powered animal.
Don't suck. Please don't suck!
There we go. Okay, well that was good.
I thought for sure y'all would have said row.
Oh, we could say row too. Why don't we all say row?
Okay.
Okay, we'll do
Well,
that.
how about I'll do a pig squeal. You do a high and you do a low.
No, I'm not gonna do a high.
Yeah, you gotta do a
It's
high.
too loud. Let's just yell it. Okay.
Okay.
1,
2, 3.
Row!